Áine Ó'Gorman is now a former Republic of Ireland international, 100 caps to her name, who retired during the week. Good morning to Áine.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
Good, all good, and you?
All good. That former international, I don't know if you've had a few days to let it sort of sink in now. Has it sunk in?
No, not really yet, I don't think. It'll probably only sink in when the next round of matches are next month. It'll probably really hit home. But yeah, it's been a busy few days and quite an overwhelming few days as well. So no, it hasn't sunk in yet, but I'm sure it will in time.
You wrote a lovely letter that appeared up on the FAI website. It spoke about the sadness and the joy of it all, and you were only 29. I wondered how much you had to wrangle with the call, or was it quite straightforward for you in the end?
Yeah, no, I think it's something that it's obviously a happy kind of sad time for me. It's something that I've been thinking about for a long time. To take a step back, so I went and talked to the manager and kind of let him know how I was feeling, and then I came to the decision late last week. So yeah, I've been committed for 12 years now, and I'm on 100 caps. So it's time now just to take a step back and let all the young talent come through.
Yeah, listen, 100 caps is way beyond what most people will ever achieve, so it's a stunning feat in itself. I presume you're sitting down with Colin Bell on the basis that there's still an inkling of you that might want to carry on, and you're looking for him almost, I guess, to try and convince you to keep going.
Yeah, I suppose I'll keep playing my club football anyway, and at the minute I think I'm happy enough to take a step back from the internationals and maybe look at the next chapter and what I'm going to do in my life. So I'll keep enjoying my club football with Peamount and see what happens down the line. I'm going to do my coaching badges at the end of November, my UEFA B. So we'll see what happens then and take a bit of time out to think. Yeah,
I know because we chatted just before you got your 100 cap actually out in Norway a couple of months back, and we spoke on that occasion about the various sort of roles that you've played within the team. You were an unused sub, I think, in the Northern Ireland match. Was that the one that sort of convinced you that actually, look, it's time for me to sort of slip on out the exit door here?
Yeah, I think, like I said, it's been something that's on my mind for a while, and then obviously you're always disappointed to sit on the bench as well, and I suppose it's try not to overthink that moment either. But yeah, I think maybe that 100% confirmed in my mind. Maybe it's time just going to take a complete step back and let all the young girls come through.
Áine, John Duggan here. Good morning. Your first cap at 16 years of age. How has the game changed in all that intervening period?
Yeah, John, I think since I started, you can look back and the game has changed a lot. Even just the media coverage and the crowds getting the talent, the exposure the game's getting now, and I think the game as well has improved. The structures have improved within women's football in Ireland. So it's only a massive positive, I think, since I stepped foot on the pitch when I was 16 to now that the strength to get game has grown. So I think the future's bright and the girls will qualify for the Euros next campaign.
You were at that press conference 18 months ago when there was a discussion about conditions. Have things improved since then, Áine?
Yeah, they definitely have massively, and I think that was probably a momentous moment in my career, and a lot of the girls, that the unity we showed, and it was obviously a day that something we didn't want to have to do, but something that we did do, and probably changed women's football and sport in Ireland. So yeah, it's another positive, I suppose, I can take with me when I retired. That's a strange thing to say, but yeah. So it definitely has changed, and things are a lot more professional now, which is great to see.
And you were at the Doncaster Bells, who I think are with Arsenal, pretty much the preeminent team of the last 20-30 years in English football. What was that experience like? Yeah,
I think that was a great experience. A learning experience for me as a person and as a player, and I think it helped me develop both regards as well. So that was a great experience. It's something I don't regret, playing at the top flight football in England for 2 seasons, and it was a great experience. So I think that probably stood by me in my latter career.
Stephanie Roach was a good pal of yours, I think, Áine. Was it strange? It must have been strange as a friend of yours to see her be nominated for that Pushcas Award. What a brilliant achievement that was. Even looking back, that was something else.
Yeah, I think me and Steph are pretty close. We've been roomies since underage right up till the end. So yeah, it was strange seeing her at the Pushcas and Ronaldo looking at her all, but I think it was a great time for football in Ireland just to give out more coverage and expose the game more. So obviously it was a phenomenal goal, and I was on the pitch that day, and I think I couldn't even celebrate because I was so in shock at what just happened.
You've sort of touched on the issues that the team had last year, at least culminating last year, I suppose. There was well publicised at the time, the stuff particularly about the changing of the tracksuits, the airport and all this kind of stuff. On reflection now, was it always a little bit of a battle in terms of those facilities and support and that sort of stuff, or were there peaks and troughs to it?
Yeah, like I think it was slowly starting to improve anyway, but we just needed to make the leap, I think, to the next step to compete against our counterparts in all the other countries. So now we're on a level playing field, and it probably puts more pressure and demands on the players as well, but I think it's a good pressure and good demands that now we have to perform to better standards and deliver on the pitch. Is
it sufficient yet?
No, there's always room for improvement. Always, yeah.
I feel there's more to that comment.
No, not now. No, it's as good as it's going to get.
All right, well, we get you in again. We might press you a bit more on that one. We did, when we spoke that night in Stavanger, I was pressing you about to give us a highlight of your career up to that point, and you weren't to be drawn on it. You were hopeful that that night was actually going to be it, and obviously, as it turned out, it didn't turn out the way that you guys would have wanted it to have. On reflection now, over the 100 caps, what's the highlight for you?
Yeah, I think that this is something I've been asked a lot over the last few days, and obviously the 100 cap was a momentous moment despite the result that day. It's hard when we didn't qualify for a major tournament. I think I said to someone yesterday that we played Germany in Tallaght Stadium and we came really, really close to beating them. We were just they just scored late in the game, so that was a disappointing. That could have got some points out of that. And then I think a game out in Portugal that kept the European hopes alive at the time. And when we won 2-1 in tough conditions was probably a good memory as well. But obviously we went on then later to lose to Finland and failed to qualify.
Yeah, look, it's been an incredible career. You've mentioned already the future holds. The club game is still very much there with Peamount, and you're going to sort of jump on in the coaching end of things.
Yeah, I'll definitely get my coaching badges and then see where I end up. I definitely want to contribute back to women's football and sport in Ireland. So we'll see what way that road takes me.
And Áine, you still doing the personal training?
Yeah, I'm in work now. I'm getting ready to teach a class at 9 o'clock. So I've been in work since 6 o'clock. So yeah, I'm doing personal training and fitness instructor here at the Glenview Leisure Club. So yeah, happy out and I love my job, so that makes it easy.
You'll get no sympathy here for 6 o'clock starts on you if that's what you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Áine, what do you have in store for them this morning?
Sorry?
What do you have in store for them this morning?
It's like a strength HIIT class. So I have a little circuit all set out for them. So
God help them, Áine.
Give us a plug there again. Where's the gym?
Glenview Leisure Club.
Excellent. Go and check it out. Áine, congratulations on an absolutely stellar career. Thanks a million for taking the call.
Thanks. See you soon.
Bye, Áine.
Thanks a lot. Áine Ó'Gorman there.